Oh.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, this will be the intro right here, I guess. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Crew 2. This is a live stream right now that's going to be turning into a video in the future. I'm here with Mike, and we're going to be doing a cross-country road trip, kind of a throwback to what we used to do in this game. I'm going to be doing it with the brand new Ferrari Enzo that they added. They also added a couple other cars like the Koenigsegg Jesko, the Bugatti Divo, and now we got the Enzo and a lot of O's. And this video is brought to you by McGuire's once again. I'm just going to say it verbally because I won't be able to add in the text ad-lib before. So shout out to them as always. Go get your detailing stuff, and it's all linked in the description. But with that said, we are here in the rainy city of Los Angeles right now, and we're waypoint to go all the way to the city of New York. So I actually forget how long it takes to do this, but we'll find out here shortly, and you guys will know exactly how long it took because this is a live stream and this isn't a video, so everything is kind of unedited and unfiltered here, so hopefully, you know, no one says any bad words that they didn't mean to say. But with that said, you guys in the chat that are currently watching the live stream, you feel free to ask me some questions, keep us entertained, because that's kind of my plan, is that we're just going to have like a Q&A session like as we drive along here. And yeah, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let us drive.
There's kind of a bus like in the side of your car. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I know. This bus almost freaking sideswiped me. I want to take the Enzo because I just feel like this is such a... this is my, like... For me, growing up, this was my LaFerrari, or like my hypercar of all things. And it's like... I know a lot of people, I think, like, the more younger generation grew up with, like, the P1 and stuff. But this, for me, was, like, where it really was when I was first getting in the cars. And it's kind of crazy to think that these cars have kind of like fallen off. Like, you just don't hear about Enzos anymore.
Well, it's because the majority that are kind of wrecked. But, yeah.
That's true. But, and it's also because, like, when the 458 came out, that was already, like, what, more, like, capable performance-wise than this is. So it's like, imagine what you could get now.
This is time.
Like, with the freaking F8 Tributo, that car... that thing like dwarfs this car performance numbers like by a crazy amount. And that's not even an Ultimate Series car. That's just
it's just like time and development.
Exactly. You know? It's just crazy. Dude, you know what's so funny to realize? My Focus RS is probably quicker than a Lamborghini Countach.
Yeah.
Although I probably top speed eventually, like hella eventually, it could keep up. But the Countach literally only came with like 350 horsepower. Which is like small numbers now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and especially because like with how old those cars are, they probably lost horsepower over time as well.
Yeah. We hear about 488s more now.
Dude.
What?
The thing I'm kind of amazed about is how 720Ss are dropping to like 200K in price now.
Are they?
There's literally some at 250K, like, and like decent mileage.
Is that just the quarantine? Like, is that the Corona just like really forcing people to put theirs up? Because that just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe. It might be, but I've seen like you can go to whatever on like online website, you just look at cars and whatever. You can see them for 250K.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm like,
maybe R8
which
replacement.
Is crazy because MSRP new is like 300 and something K.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Like, options like 400K.
No, totally, and it's like worth the money. It's just that's insane to me. Yeah. My question for you, Mike,
I think like the 720s are insanely fast.
If you know, for all the same price, would you take an Aventador, a 720, or a 812, super fast?
I would take. Ooh. Oh, that's actually good.
It is good.
Because like Aventador is like sound.
Aventador is probably like the most craziest car you're getting for the money. You got doors that go up, you have insane sound, you have flames, and when you're sitting inside it and driving it, you're never gonna feel like you're in anything less than a Lamborghini. Like it will always feel like a Lamborghini.
Exactly.
Whereas the 720, after a while, I think like you'd be cruising, and then you could start to just feel it. You could just start to kind of adjust, you know, and it won't feel as crazy special.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, with me, I prefer vehicles that are more usable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
For my personal taste, at least. Like, I understand, like, everyone has different opinions on that, but personally, I just view that, you know, like, I just want something that I can use.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of where I like the Aventador and its craziness, but I also don't like the fact of how crazy it is. The fact that it's really kind of hard to use.
Exactly.
Because it's just like it's extremely wide. You
So
know,
that
and-
narrows it down to what, the 812
But-
and the 720.
Yeah, so that's like, that's just I don't know. Between
There we go. Anyways, yeah.
so like between those, it's like, because the 812 is like a grand tour, you know, but the 720 is a rocket ship.
The thing is that I have ridden in all of them. I've only driven the Aventador. But I am very like tempted that my answer would probably actually be the 812, just because you get that noise and you get that GT feeling. But I've heard that thing performs on a whole nother level. And like, yes, it could be a GT car when it wants to, but at the same time, that thing performs like it is pretty crazy. It's definitely not like slacking as far as performance.
You know, I just speaking of the 812, actually, I just finished watching Matt Farah review the 812.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Earlier today. Yeah, and like it's a good car, and it's just I would definitely is a strong contender in terms of against the 720.
Yeah.
I would take. Yeah, you know, actually, I would take it.
We'd have to have a day to
Because
really like experience them all out.
Yeah, well, it's just like because of the 720 is cool, just the sound isn't there
Yeah.
compared to the 812.
Exactly. You hit some crowds.
The 720 is just
Your
like
car's
fast.
looking a little mushed right now.
Okay, there was like a fence back there. You know, I'm just not gonna. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, leave your answers in the comments or the chat below. Out of 812, 720, Aventador, all for the same money, what would you choose? And let us know any more questions in the chat right now. They don't even have to be necessarily car oriented. I'll just wait until I see something.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying invite Nasty. Is he online? Oh, sick. Okay, hang on. I'll invite Nasty.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't know how much of a process it's going to be to get him in the game. Oh, the party was unjoinable. I should probably make it invite only.
No, is it? Is it unjoinable? That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I want to get Nasty in here
knows more in
somehow
terms of
so
getting
he could just
things
like hop in mid road trip. I just don't know how we can do that.
He probably knows how. He probably knows
Can
how
you
more than we
invite
did. 'Cause
me to party? Or game?
Let me see. Like, I'm gonna go crew management. Who's Nasty Fox? It doesn't. Oh wait, invite into the crew. What the heck? Why is it like this freaking timer thingy? Okay, wait, hang on. I'm gonna give it a bit. I like turtles. Are you gonna replace the
Oh,
group?
I requested to join.
Oh, is that why?
Oh, you requested to join?
I don't know how you accepted, but I requested it.
I don't know where I see the thing that you requested it. Wait, I'm backing out. No, I don't see anything. Hang on, let me see if I can invite you again. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. I got it. Accept. Let's get my boy in here. I accepted
In the
it.
game? I can't tell. How do I join? The hell?
I know, right?
We
We were struggling with this because we got Mike into the crew, but we couldn't get him in this session. So, why doesn't?
Yeah, we had to do a whole race to get me in.
Crew request. What the? I'm accepting the crew request. Why isn't it doing anything? You stupid game.
Why can't things be simple?
Okay, well, Nasty, I'm gonna go online, and at this point, it's gonna just kind of be a free-for-all. You gotta beat the stream, okay?
Okay.
You gotta beat the stream, otherwise people are gonna somehow... It's gonna be you versus the fans.
Ignore that. I actually invited you.
Okay, anyway. Mike, we should just continue on the road.
Is this gonna refresh?
What is your favorite car out of your 3 cars?
Hell.
I always answer this question in like a similar way that like the one that means the most to me is like the R32. So like that's the one that like I just have the most connection to. But like the one that's probably just like it's hard to say word favorite, but just like I don't know. I guess so. If I had to classify it as favorite, I'd probably give it to the R8 because the R8's just as fun as the R32 and in a different way. But the pro about it is that you don't really have to worry about it. Whereas like every time you take the R32 out, you never know if you're gonna have like a crazy coolant leak coming out from down under, or you never know if you're gonna freaking drive it too hard.
Japanese car things.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I accepted that again.
Anything that isn't old and not like a Toyota, you know?
Yeah.
Because the old Toyotas are good.
So like the R8 is kind of nice because every time I take it out, I
super.
know that no matter what, it should be a good day, you know? And that mental feeling can like mean a lot when you're dealing with a car.
Oh, yeah, no, like I love being able to get in my M3 like whenever I want to and know that it can get anywhere I want.
Yeah.
Be perfectly fine. Like
Is
yeah,
your
I'll probably
session full?
No, it's just Mike.
No?
It's just Mike and I.
Well, no, that's your crew thing in the top.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. No, I'll go to. It's literally 3 out of 7. It doesn't make any sense.
How the hell do you join?
Dude, this game doesn't make any sense for this. Like,
do I have to appear online too?
Wait, here,
there's
here,
such.
Here, let me invite
Crew
you.
2 has so many issues when it comes to this
I sent you,
online
like, an
system.
Xbox invite.
Did it
invite
even?
through Xbox? Did that work?
Oh wait, yeah. Hold on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Oh. Oh, well, that was.
But
easy.
hopefully you could be in the game. We'll just chill here so you can fast travel to us.
I'm
Where-
pretty sure I'm in the
Where
game.
are we? We're Joshua Tree Land. We are where Arizona
I'm
would
gonna
be.
need more info than that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We're Joshua Tree Land. No, we're literally by
Where
like
did you guys start?
we're Arizona.
LA?
Yeah, we started LA. We're hopefully
Travel
Nasty knows his
to-
geography to know where Arizona is. Ask us some more
I should
questions in
be
the
near,
chat.
I think.
What are you planning to replace the R8 with? That's undecided.
Oh, there's some fans.
That's what you just gotta kind of
Go-
wait
go
and see,
fans.
and I don't know when that'll be, but you should save up and buy a house. Well, that's what we've been doing for like the past couple years. Jack, say oof.
Oh, I went
Oof!
the wrong way. That's my bad.
Where'd Brandon go again?
Forget what the handbrake is in this game.
I don't know where Brandon is. He's vibing playing Forza. There's some fans.
Jack, why are you driving an automatic?
Doing wheelies on it.
Because it's the crew too, and I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
And why am I able to see
What
your
is your
names
dream
here, but
car?
not you guys?
Dream cars,
Oh,
Lamborghini,
fuck, he's not in the
Mercedes.
session.
Yeah, you're not in the session, Nasty. It's the same thing.
What?
Yup. It's the same
We
thing
literally
that
have to
did
do
the
a
mic.
bunch
You're
of
in the
race.
crew, but you're not in the session.
Okay, hold up. Well, we're 50% of the way there. Hold on.
Well, do you know how to do it? Because if
Nope.
not, then we're gonna have to
We're
do a
just
freaking
fans
race.
It says no one is in test session.
Huh? Well, because you're not in our session.
How do
Where is
join test session? There's 1,100 people in a chat. Does anyone know how to do
They said
that?
start up a race, and then they'll put us in. It's just that, do we
Yeah,
like
that's
really
it.
have to do that again? I mean, we might as well. Frick. Okay, I'll start up.
If
There's
you
this
have
rally
to.
stage race or whatever
oh my
that we
God,
could do.
This guy's just running into me with a stupid monster
Okay, I'm gonna
truck.
set up this rally thing. We'll do this real quick.
Yeah.
Just so that Nasty can join us.
Accept.
Oh, imagine rallying a freaking Enzo.
Oh God.
Yo, Donovan, stop
Who's this
sending
ghost
chicken
biker
nuggets
guy?
in the chat, okay? I've seen it once. I've seen it enough times. Oh, what the heck?
Who's
what
this ghost?
Wait, is this a rally
this
car? I
ghost
thought this was a
biker
race
guy?
car. Oh, this is on rally
Why did you
tires,
put
I
me in
think.
a rally Porsche.
Yeah. Wait, you guys are... Yo, you guys are in it too. What the hell? Alright,
I'm not,
so
no,
this
I'm
is
just
like
in
our
some
little
Focus
portion
RS.
when you do like cross-country rallies where they like stop and they do like a track day or something and they just like
why'd
have
you
a
guys
fun...
get
Haha! Haha! He's in a freaking Focus and we got Porsches. Dude, you know what's so funny about
What
this?
are you
We're on a
honking?
rally race though. Why are you guys in Porsches? What the?
The funniest thing
This
about
is a
this is that
rally.
Mike's literally like favorite car is freaking Cup Porsches, and that's what we're in. Except for he's not.
Yeah.
This is just a big meme on him. Alright, let's just do this quickly. Hopefully it don't take too long. We're racing the Temecula. Mike, try not to lose this time.
Oh. Well, you know, I have a faster vehicle this time, so yeah.
Oh
I was
my
not as
god,
fast as
I
Jack,
forget
you
the
only, like,
steering in
it's not
this
that hard to go in
game.
a straight line, dude.
Good lord.
It's not difficult to just drive in a straight line. You're just like.
I was
manging down
manging a little bit. Once you get in that manji, it's really hard to stop. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is going by
What
really
the
quick.
physics? I do not
What
remember
the heck?
playing
How
this
do I
game.
go through the checkpoint when you be knocking it over? Okay, I'm trying not to get... No! Okay, this tree straight up saved me.
Would you-
Holy crap. Okay, I just want to beat the
Did you die?
AI. That's all I care about at this point. Yeah, screw you, Katie.
Oh, I thought
God,
those
you can't
walls
break
are
through
gonna
that.
break.
Oh, no, no, no. Okay.
Yeah, see, I thought
Thank
those walls were
gosh.
gonna break. I thought you were gonna go flying
Well,
up the
I'm
cliff.
so glad I didn't go. I'm so glad I didn't go through it.
What is this physics, dude?
Aha! Hey! No!
Oh, that's a tree.
Oh, how did that work in your favor? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Oh my god.
I'm dead.
That was the best moment of the stream. Someone's gotta like clip that or something. That was the best thing ever. Ow! Oh, hello! Jesus, we're tandeming! In like a hella glitchy formation. Where are we going?
I'm
No, 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 no. Not again. No, no, no.
I'd like to point out that we're
There's no
being
clever-
beat by AI right now.
Dude, are we being... Yo, this is
Well,
so
dude, you
glitchy!
touch the side of the wall and go flying.
Jeez.
Ah, road. Thank God.
We went from winning to not winning at all.
Yeah, straight up. We were doing so well at the beginning, and then just what happened? We started driving off cliffs.
Oh well, I
Oh, hi, Nasty.
yeah, I
How'd
punted
you
you
end
off
up right
cliff,
there?
That's for them. I'm gonna wine field.
Waiting because I went the wrong way anyway.
Oh.
I'm gonna wine field number. Okay, I'm good now.
Okay. Ooh, brakes are not really a thing. Chopard. What does it say on this car? Spark. Yako. I feel like they're just like a bunch of cool words. Let's just put it on the car and it would be a race car. Okay. You hit that boost. Alright, we're almost done. This race is shorter than the one that Mike and I did at the beginning.
I forget
Yeah.
boost exists.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like so glitchy every now and then. Stop lagging. Nasty, do you ever know what car you were going to take if we were driving? What the hell?
I already bought it.
Okay. Dude, it's so glitchy right now. Dude, this is not the stream lag. I'm promising you. This is the game. Holy crap, I'm
No,
lagging.
Watch
it's the
on
game. It's definitely
Dude,
the game.
I am
'cause you're
lagging
not
right now.
lagging or anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I look back and just see.
What the hell?
The finish
Can it just finish already so I can stop lag?
Wait, his Xbox didn't just die, did it?
Oh, please no.
I swear to God, if it did, I'm gonna
Me?
be pissed. No, he's. It did.
Nope.
No,
okay, you're
I'm
good.
still here.
You're
Okay.
good.
No, I would have been done.
Wow, $3,000. Reminds me of GTA.
Huh.
Yeah.
The freaking lag reminds me of GTA.
Can I skip this
The desync?
cutscene? Oh,
desync
why are we
reminds
in
me of
these
Forza.
cars?
What?
Alright, I'm
How
switching.
come I don't get that? What the
We get like transitioned into the cool cars and Mike just automatically gets transitioned back into his Mustang.
Where is my vehicular?
I'm real interested on what Nasty chose. This better be good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Mustangs. You know, like this is my favorite body style. But like, still, you're gonna.
We gotta get him a white M3
Whatever Nasty's
instead
gonna
of a
get.
white Mustang.
Where the hell? Where's my car?
That's what I was trying to unlock, but like I haven't.
That's a
haven't unlocked it.
Boat. Those are planes. Where's my car?
Did you see that's a
Slurping
boat?
on my
Who's
milkshake like you
a
want.
Boat? Milkshake sounds so good right now. You lucky son of a bitch.
Okay, where's your car, dog? It's nighttime. We're supposed to be.
Ah,
We're
here
supposed to
we
be in
go.
Texas right now, and we went all the way back to Temecula for you. Oh, lovely.
Oh my god.
He did choose the
So what you're saying? Can I just ride with one of you guys? Is that a thing? I can
Yeah,
do?
no, straight up. Mike needs to just ride with us, because there's no way he's keeping up. Okay, my route's this way, guys.
Oh.
Okay.
I probably should have bought an off-road car for cross
Jesco
country.
and Enzo
Shoot.
and an S550 Mustang
Well, we're just
tackle
it's just a road
the
trip.
United States. Do a British accent. I don't think you want to say that. Don't think it would be very good.
Okay, bye guys. Oh, there you go.
Okay, ask some intellectual questions and thought-provoking questions in the chat. And we'll get to answering them as soon as we can. But yeah, basically we're back in California and we still gotta make it. We're waypointed to New York. New York! Oh, that's
So I
it.
think that's Asian more than New York.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's it.
Nice, Mike.
I didn't know we were turning.
You're on the other side of the wall.
Dude, honestly,
gonna,
at
like,
this
what
point, I can't tell the people that say wide body my focus if they're like memeing or if they're being serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I see it as a meme. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Because it kind of is. You should
Ow.
not wide body that. I will.
Sitting on air for-
Jack, if you even think about that, if you even think about wide body your RS, I'm gonna drive to your house slapping face.
There's only one wide body kit where I could see myself
Just-
doing, and I never even saw people people didn't even seem to agree with it. And it's by a company in Europe. I think it's SS Customs or SS Tuning. Jesus, nasty. And they're really like
Oh.
thin flares. So it's like a really subtle wide body. So it looks clean, but even some people have
okay.
said that they're not really a fan. So I don't know. Nasty, what the hell are
I
you
keep
doing
getting-
back
I'm
there?
on the other side of the wall.
I keep getting distracted by this ghost Ico guy that's like his name tag's like lagging all over in front of me. Like, he's not in the session.
What is your
Like, that's just,
favorite
like,
bus? What kind of? I
Hermes.
like that question. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, y'all in school, but they have different kinds of school buses out there. And the freaking like most modern looking one, whenever you get like hopped on one of those, that's when you know you scored. You know, when you get the modern looking school bus and like the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah.
Versus like if you get the freaking
Oh,
old
bro.
one, dude.
I can't even explain to you how happy my bus driver was whenever she freaking
upgraded?
got the brand new
Oh,
bus.
dude.
No, she got the brand new bus. She was first in line
Oh.
for it, and it had the freaking air suspension
Oh. What's it called though?
seat. She was so
It's like
happy.
it's Bluebird. I believe
I
it's
don't
like
know.
the manufacturers for the
Yeah, Bluebird.
Bluebird.
Yeah, no, that's what I
Yeah,
that's what I
Bluebird.
thought it was, but that reminds me of like the American Express like cards and shit.
Yeah, that's true. Dude,
Yeah.
Tim and
It's
I,
actually- it's
Tim and I got so bored. We were looking up the logistics of trains. Because there's like so many different forms of
Oh my
transportation.
God.
We're like, what would it be like if you bought a train? Like, what does the listing look like? And
We
it's
should-
funny because a
we should
listing
ask
of a
Fonzo.
train is very similar to that of a car. It's like used, like, you know, it's like used, still in good condition. And it's like, you know, like the things that they say about it is just really funny. But now, so what you're guessing is, are trains measured in miles or in time or whatnot? And as far as what we found, it was measured
think
in
miles.
time used. But dude,
Oh.
you wouldn't imagine, because the time used on like a train that said for like, I don't know, an average or whatever the one we're looking at, 2 years.
Yep.
But
2 years of driving in time.
yeah, but the thing is though, is that actually made me curious that if you could track the time used on like whenever your motor is running on a car, I wonder what that would come out to for a car that like has, let's say, like 100,000 miles on it, because I'm sure it would actually
That's a
be
good
up there
question,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But it probably wouldn't be. I mean, Nasty, how much time do you have in GTA? Again,
Oh, Nasty and I both have the most time in GTA, dude.
isn't it like
I
a,
think I'm still double yours, Mike. Mine's like almost
I know.
220, I'm pretty sure.
No, mine's up there too. It's like mine's close to 200, I think.
200 hours?
I can literally check right now. Hang on. You guys keep going.
how are you
'cause I'll be able to keep up.
What?
I have my ways.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're just in terms of like the bus question
GTA.
thing, I really like the Prevost buses or like the Airstream bus.
Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but like,
Alright. Mike, I double yours. You have 101
where's the
days,
guy?
8 hours.
okay.
I have 218 days, 6 hours.
Oh, you have 218
Jeez.
days. Oh, what the hell?
Okay, but I also stopped playing the game for like a year, like more than a year.
Yeah,
218
I've
days.
never stopped playing.
Dude, dude, that's almost a year.
You know, he has 218
I know.
Or
I
was it
guarantee
days?
there's a few
Days!
people. There's quite a few
Days?
people out
I
there
forgot
that
that.
have like over a year
Five
playing the
days.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, no life squad. Have you ever crashed a
Not
car?
even. I don't even
Um,
consider
I've been
myself
in
a no
accident.
life. It's just a game.
Oh,
that,
Sebastian, thank you so
it's a
much.
game
Can you
that
buy a
just
Lambo? I'm
hasn't
working up
died
for it.
For me.
I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I mean, that's the goal. Definitely, I want to be in
Those are
Lambo
actually
ownership at
back
some point in my
Where
life.
we were.
But thank you so much for the donation, Sebastian. What was the question before that? I'm already like
Buses.
lose it. Ugh. Oh, have I ever crashed a car? I have been involved in like. I've been involved in just 2 collisions, and both of which were in on the RS. And the first one was more my fault, and that was like a T-boning incident. And then the most recent one was the one I kind of.
Is that what that rear fender damage was?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I've always wondered that because I've always noticed that your like I think it's your right rear fender
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
kind of
Looks a little like crumpled and stuff. That's actually crazy.
You've
to
never,
notice
yeah,
that. I
you've
didn't
like
see.
you've literally never like spoken about it. or
Yeah.
anything.
It's really complicated to
I
describe.
just noticed.
But basically, like, I was turning across the street, and there was like traffic waiting for me, and there was like traffic like blocking, like, where cars would be driving. So I couldn't see that there was a car coming, and then I kind of like sent it through, and then there was happened to be a car there still showing up. So as I was basically crossing directly perpendicular to my focus, so basically as a T-bone would, it hit right around my right rear fender, and it basically completely cambered in the wheel, and hit the fender a little bit. And then what we tried knocking out the fender, and then we replaced all the suspension components like the arms and stuff that got bent badly. And that's how I didn't fully go in for alignment after, so it had like horrible alignment that I didn't really know about for the longest time. But yeah, but then we got that fixed.
Yeah, dog.
But-
You were crab walking on the highway.
Oh
It was
yeah,
funny.
oh yeah. It made sense though. But then, after that, with the previous incident, they fixed up that fender, like as a part of it or whatever, and that part got fixed. So it basically became like a win-win, at least with the most recent thing, because it kind of fixed something that I probably would have never fixed myself because it was so like minuscule of a tiny little dent. But
Oh, did they think that like the damage was from the rear?
yeah, they must. I mean, it was back there, so it happened to work in my favor. But it's just funny that Focus has been hit 4 times. Those 2 that I just talked about are like the main incident, but which we now put out on the vlogs. Mark backed into it with his Aventador. That was a little bump. That was no damage.
Yeah.
And then Haley like bumped into me from behind, like back when I was in school, and that was literally actually like how I met her or whatever. And that was also like no damage, and even if it was damage, that bumper has been completely replaced now. So, but that car's literally been freaking hit like 4 times, and it's like I can't really complain because if there were a car out of 3 that I wish had little things happen to it, then hell yeah, that's the one. But like, poor little thing.
I mean, it's the daily, so it's kind of happens.
It's like
my daily's been.
It's like how you almost like, okay, it is understandable how like Brennan's car have been hit so many times because it's like a tiny little thing that's black, so it's really not obvious where it is. But like, Jesus Christ, Brennan's car has had so many things happen to it, and none of which are all his fault. So it's like just so like,
Yeah.
it's not good. Thank you, Sebastian, so much for the donations. Unknown Gamer asks, what's your favorite car? My favorite car in the entire world probably is a Murcielago SV. I want to say a story right now, to Mike specifically.
Story time.
Okay.
So, I literally found this the other day. Cat's Exotics has a LP640 that is, it's actually a car that Tim and I would see around RTC back in our early days when we went there. So I showed it to Tim. He already like had so many videos of it. Okay, it is in Verde Ithaca. It's on ADV1 wheels. I almost said Advan. ADV1 wheels that are like black and like super clean. You know what I mean? Like super clean OEM plus like spec wheels.
Yeah.
IPE exhaust, and it's got like carbon fiber package and all the Verde stitching in the inside. It is literally the most perfect spec LP640 that anyone can ask for. And since it happens to have like what is high for a Mercy in mileage, which would be like 22,000. It's such a joke because that's high mileage, but apparently like in Mercy world, apparently it is.
Supercar terms, yeah.
So it's ranked at a price that I would just say is like low 200s. And
what?
so like that is like
That is, wait, is it gated?
no, it's not gated. There's no way.
Okay.
But so the thing is that like I immediately
Probably way
made
more if it
jokes.
was.
I immediately made this is like a freaking exclusive story that I would like you guys watching the live stream get insight on. But like I made jokes to Tim like first I was like the amount of things I would do for that car. Like I was like, dude, I'm ready to sell everything. Like we're just gonna push it all out and then we could like maybe make a down payment and then just lease it out and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm just joking, right? But I like actually thought about it, and it's just the overarching most sad thing about that car that is like hard to really like kind of soak in is just that like it's so sad that if I were to actually like go through and like let's say like you know trade it like get that now or whatever, it would just literally be achieving my like ultimate life dream way too soon. That it would just long term overall it would just be like it would just screw my whole entire life up, because if you buy like what is in your mindset the top tier of all cars that you would want, then it's like what do you do after that? And it's not like
There's no
yeah,
upgrade.
and it's not like my current money is going exponential right now that I know that there'll be something better afterward. I have no idea what my future is and what can, and most likely I wouldn't be able to just like you know that would definitely be like the top of the top. And then beyond that, it would be so much of a baby, like 10 times more than my like R32 would be, that like I couldn't even dare imagine something wrong happening like to that car. So it's like I would never want to like take it out just for like a pointless, you know, drive or whatever. It would always have to be like a really special occasion, and you'd also have to like baby the crap out of the thing.
Things are expensive when things go wrong.
Oh, of course. It would just like, well, it would be very
and the thing is, they go wrong all the time as well.
yeah, but like no, if like there was an actual like collision or something like that would literally be hella. That'd be really bad. So it's just like, so then at that point it would just never get used. So it's just like kind of sad that like there's a certain life lesson there that's like you can't really just achieve you can't really like chase after your ultimate dreams if it's just kind of like thrown right in your face. Like sometimes it's not the right thing. I literally told Tim, I was like, dude, if this car could just maybe like come around down the line like maybe like 10 years from now or something, then like that would be perfect. And sadly you can't, you know, you never know, because it is literally the perfect dream of all dream Mercies. And it's like, I mean,
okay, can this guy with the Cayman stop hitting me, please?
And it's like an SV obviously in that spec would be like, you know, the ultimate part, but that, I mean, that's even less. That's like literally double the price or almost triple in that spec it would be.
Yeah.
So LP640 is like perfect, but yeah, I like saw that. I still want to kind of go check it out though one of these days if it's still there. It's literally the perfect spec car.
You want to go?
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of
down
down.
to go. You wanna go?
Freaking, I know Tim would be down.
I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I know he would be done. He gets to go all the time.
Yeah, straight up. But anyways, you guys know it in the chat or people watching. You know my freaking ultimate dream car is Mercy someday. So someday I'll just live in my household with my family and I'll be matured up and I'll just have that as my toy. Then I'll have the rest be like family cars. Literally Will told me like don't get a Mercy SV or don't go for that, because like he literally said like it's such a problem with Mark that the fact that you really can't take it out, you know what I mean? and it just kind of like sits.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that is kind of a problem.
Well, because it's so valuable.
You can buy an Aventador for 240 where I live. Aventadors are coming down to, yeah, if you were to probably find cheapest one in the country, you could find one for low 200s. But in my head, I almost see a Murcielago as like more worth it of a car than an Aventador, just because it's got, you know, that's the more of a dream that like I grew up with, like the Murcielago era. And let's not ignore the fact that it sounds so much better. It just is so much better. And it's way prettier.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'd want like an Aventador over is just because it's newer and it's just got like all the newer technology, and like the inside's a little more crazier. It's just a little more of a crazy flamboyant car, but.
Nasty, you're carrying a pole. Do you see that? Oh no. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, now.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I just watched that. That was so
pole-
glitchy.
That pole was a lot stronger than the other ones.
Dude, you just like a full 90-degree left turn. That's amazing.
Nasty gave up on driving. He's just overhead flying now. Where are we? Are we in freaking Texas?
I don't know.
I think this is
Well-
like mid Arizona, probably Nevada.
What? We're
Yeah, this
only
looks like
here?
Arizona. I don't know.
What is your favorite place to
I think
live?
this is definitely not Texas, that's for sure.
No, I
Like,
think we're. Honestly, I can't tell how realistic this map is. But
Well, you're in
something
the
to-
air.
it's
You have
not-
time to
not
go
a
check it
canyon.
real quick if you want.
I genuinely think we're near the Grand Canyon in this
I do.
game.
Yeah, I could see that.
Probably.
Yep, that definitely looks like it. Hold on, let me check.
We should make a stop at the Grand Canyon. See how fun it is in this game.
We are. Wow, we completely skipped over Vegas.
Well, yeah, we're just south of it all.
I didn't even. Yeah.
We're in New Mexico. We're like literally crossing the border in New Mexico
Oh,
right
sick.
Oh.
Sicko Mo. Favorite place to live would either be Seattle or San Diego. I feel like I have to spend a little more time in San Diego to see if I really want that. But I mean, I've only heard good things. I think my only bad side is that it's almost such a magical place that's like if you live there, would it like kind of defeat that purpose and not, you know, just like it's like you say like you don't want to go live in Hawaii, because if Hawaii's a vacation spot, then you all of a sudden live there and it just kind of like takes all that magic away.
Yeah.
Personal experience, just don't live in LA and that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh my
Holy
lord.
crap, that was. What is this? Oh my gosh,
Ah, train!
dude, that's so funny. If you were, dude, I'm slammed right now. Holy crap. What
I
the?
can't even back up because it's okay.
Dude, that was almost, that could have been so funny though, because if I didn't move and you were literally like a little bit further back, then you would have just gotten pummeled by the freaking train. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Dude, my car is destroyed already. So it's like,
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my monster truck. My screen's lagging because of it.
Well, this dude's freaking running over you with a monster Hummer.
Yeah. I know.
Do you like Holdens?
I kind of want to move to like.
I don't know when the last time I've seen a Holden was. There.
Didn't Holden just go out of business recently?
Did they? I don't know. They're super
Probably.
rare here. Or like very, very
Well, 'cause
rare. They're just
Australian
not here.
vehicles. Yeah.
You're more likely to see a Skyline
'cause they're
here
not
than a
sold in
freaking
here.
Holden.
Well, because Holdens aren't sold in the United States.
Yeah. But I mean, Skylines weren't either.
Australia.
Well, well, yeah. No one, because Holdens aren't like 25, you know, a year plus. Most of them, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting in an
Those are
off-road
the ones
car.
that people want.
Yay.
The things that I see more often is like the people that have the Chevy SSs and put the Holden badges on.
Oh. That's true. That is a thing. I
I've
know what
seen
you're
that.
talking about.
Yeah.
Would you rather an F40 or Lamborghini
for me-
Murcielago? I'd rather have a Lamborghini Murcielago. F40 is too old of a car. That'd be like if you have a car collection and you just want like a classic to just like, you know, be added on into there. That's where you have an F40. You rarely, because I would take out an F40 even less than I'd take out a Murcielago. That's an old car. Murcielago, you gotta keep in mind, can
It's
be
also
like
death
LP640 can be like a 08, 09, which is just about as like, you know, old as
Yeah.
my R8 is.
It-
But
That's
F40,
this is the same year. as
that's
mine,
freaking,
yeah.
isn't that an 80s car?
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
it's a late 80s, I think,
so.
right?
But I just know that those things are death traps because they're manual, no stability control, no traction control. And I don't think they have ABS either.
Well, it's funny you say that because they're like death traps, but at the same time, I feel like they're one of the best handling cars.
Yeah,
if you know what you're
they're
doing.
Yeah,
definitely
isn't
one
that
of the
like
sailing cars,
one of the
but-
track-oriented
Yeah.
Ferraris?
Yeah, because like
That
they're
car
considered
is
to be,
so
like,
cool. It is
production
so
Formula One
stripped
cars,
out.
yeah.
The paint, you can see the weave of the carbon
You
fiber. or
can
whatever.
like see through
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so thin.
Yeah, it's.
Which also makes it like when you have paint swirls and stuff that no one can like buff out with those. Like,
I know,
those
that's
swirls.
crazy. Yeah, that'd be wild. But like, straight up though, I literally couldn't, unless you literally like work for Top Gear or something. It's like one of the chances when you're gonna actually be able to like utilize your F40. Because other than that, I just see it like just barely like roaming around town, just like really, you know, trying to maintain it as
Yeah.
best as possible. You probably wouldn't ever be able to really
I think
bomb.
the craziest sight that I've seen with an F40 is in Car Rake and they ripping Big Sur.
Oh,
Didn't they have an F40 on Gumball like a couple years
yeah.
ago?
There's definitely
Yeah.
been a good amount.
Yeah,
F40 is just like
I'm
such a
saying like
pretty
in
car.
person, the only thing I've seen is like in person, the only thing I've seen of an F40 on the street actually like ripping is in Big Sur.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're going this way now. Bye bye. I don't
Oh.
know why it's taking
Yeah,
us this
I
way.
got-
We've definitely entered new territory.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider buying a project car for drifting or track? Yes. That is
Ah.
definitely what I'd consider. That is another idea that I have
Oh,
that
I
I'm putting
forget
it
you
out there right
haven't,
now.
you haven't,
And that's all. I'm just going to leave it
yeah,
at that.
You haven't
Shut up,
mentioned that,
Matthew.
have you?
Shut
No,
up,
I'm
shut
not.
up,
I'm
Matthew.
not gonna say anything. Calm down.
Both of you guys know.
If anything, that me saying that. Oh, you haven't told them about that yet, have you? That's just putting them more on edge about wanting to know what the heck it is. It's being like, oh, they know.
Yeah. And me consistently saying shut up.
I didn't know that they have a freaking
Interrogate them.
He's on to F in this game,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
What color Mercy? Well, my dream Mercy
What the
would be
hell,
Verde
am I not
Ithaca.
use
Go
session
in.
anymore?
Verde Ithaca would be the dream color. That's a
Maybe
lime
going.
green.
I'm right next to you guys.
458 Ferrari
Oh,
or
you live
Lamborghini
right
Gallardo.
into a
458
house.
Ferrari any day. Both can
Oh,
sound
what the hell? I can't.
very high
I'm not in
pitched.
guys' session.
Yeah,
anymore?
what the hell?
No, you are. It's just lagging. It's lagging. It is lagging.
You
Oh
sure?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
there
he's
we go.
back.
Okay,
He's
good.
back.
I forgot this game's designed by Ubisoft.
What was my favorite vehicle in the crew too? That's a good question, but I am liking this Enzo a lot. And it does handle pretty well.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. Ooh, 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 ooh. And Enzo is like, I feel like they've never really gotten the proportions wrong when it comes to like designing in the video game. Like in
Yeah.
almost every video game, it looks pretty good.
What's this random back road that we're
I don't know, dude. It's taking us the back way through it, but it's kind of sick.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. This remind me of fucking Kansas.
I mean,
where
we
you
might
live?
be directly around where Kansas is, just a little bit
This
south
place
of
is
it.
ass.
Yeah.
It's in between. Well, okay. To be fair, this very much does look like the middle of the.
Do I
US,
like
which
Mustang
we
or
pretty much are in right
Camaro?
now.
I like
So,
Yeah.
Mustang. Sorry, Flair.
Yes.
He would argue otherwise. But I like Mustang.
Mm.
What happened to Fluky? Fluky is just chilling. I mean, I haven't played online with him in a while. We just have so many friends that we play online with.
he was in our Discord.
it's never-
the other night.
And like what people don't understand is that nothing ever like happens to him. It's just that we have so many different people that it's just a matter of who happens to be online at the right time and whatnot, or who's not playing with other friends and stuff. Because we're not like we you know, we associate like UltraMotive crew and all that stuff because you know we like to at least like it's cool to kind of feel like we're one big team. But when it comes down to it, we're all just like a bunch of random friends, you know, and everyone has their own thing that they're doing, and I never like try and make people feel obligated to try and record with us or play with us or whatnot. So it's just a matter of whenever they feel like it or whenever they join in, or whenever they just happen to be there. If you just think about it like your friend group at school, it's like when you guys all hang out at the lunch table or just at you know, going out to eat or just whatever you guys are doing. It won't always be the same people usually every time. That's what it's like.
Yeah,
F
some
and Jack is
people are
a-
absent some days.
Yeah.
F and chat because people.
Slendy! Absent some days.
This is so far away.
Dude, nasty. That kid called me. He Snapchat audio called me randomly when I was just like freaking I don't even know what I was doing. He just randomly called me, and then he was just like one that's like, yo, so you know how you have like random shower thoughts?
Oh my fucking god.
And then he basically told me like how he wants to like you know, the routes that he wants to take with his channel. He wants to do more vlogs and whatnot. I'm not gonna reveal it too much for the audience here, but maybe I will say maybe Slendy might be doing a face reveal eventually. But I think he wants to at least trying to get like a subscriber goal up for it.
He has already.
So
what the fuck? Has he not?
not like officially. So yeah, I'm just trying to read the chat. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's what he said. It was freaking funny.
Dinner's done. I'll be right back.
Nope, Nasty's done. He just pulls over to the side of the road. Okay, hang on. I gotta wait up for Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of an Enzo. I'm in a Mustang.
How is the house search going? I'm just taking my time, making sure I find the right place right now. Hello. This is a more like mature statement, I would say, but overall, housing prices are expecting to go down a little bit out in the future, like meaning like months from now, like either looking at half a year from now or a year from now. So I'm like really being patient, and I'm not really in any rush, because especially if I can wait that long, then that would actually be really beneficial, because then I could save a lot of money by buying my house a lot later on. Because back when I started looking, this Corona thing wasn't a thing, and then now it is. So now housing prices actually can have
I heard
a huge effect.
Some stuff with the Corona stuff dealing with the real estate market is like mortgages are a lot cheaper in terms of the HOA, like the IRA.
Yeah.
And, like investment.
Yeah. Well, the
like
what is it? What's the stupid rate? Interest rate. Interest rate's down.
Yeah.
Everyone is saying.
Just like homes
okay, hang on. I gotta clarify this. Okay, we got F40, F50. My take is F40. Enzo or LaFerrari. I would rather, like, if you ask the two, I would rather own a LaFerrari, but like the Enzo is just kind of like almost cooler to me, or it just means a lot more.
It's more of a driving experience. Yeah.
But I'd rather own a LaFerrari.
It's their manual too, aren't they?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a manual Enzo. I'm not tripping.
Go in first person.
What?
Go in first person.
It's not. No, it's gotta be. Yeah, no, it's paddles.
Okay.
They never. Type in the chat right now, but and I'm not like trying to argue anything. I'm just genuinely like, because I'm kind of bamboozled, because like I thought you might have a point for a second, but I'm like, no, because this was a purely F1 based car. This thing like literally had like paddles.
I just didn't realize how, like, I don't know how old that car is.
No, it's definitely old enough that it should have a manual. But I just think Ferrari, like, the thing is though, back in 2002 and like back when this was a thing, it was like a luxury that you got to have paddles. You know what I mean? That was an extended option. It's so funny on the freaking listing for that Murcielago that's in Cats. It's like, ooh, it's got upgraded automatic transmission. I'd be like, boy, if that thing a manual, you know, it'd be freaking marked up at least an extra $100 grand.
Yeah.
So.
I'm in a tree. I'm in a tree. Yep, I'm in a tree.
And out of the Hyper 3, out of the Holy Trinity, where'd you go? You crash again? Freaking Mustang.
I was holding the boost button thing, and I went over a bump and it sent me sideways.
Bruh. Out of the Holy Trinity, I would take a LaFerrari as well. It'd be really tough.
Out of the Holy Trinity, I would take a 918.
I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that.
Yeah. I'm a Porsche boy.
He's a Porsche man. But LaFerrari definitely is the most bang for... Well, it's not the most bang for buck, it's just the most buck. It's just straight up the most buck.
When you say buck, that's kind of a joke, because you know that guy who has the two LaFerraris with the license plate buck?
Yeah. Buck blue.
The same
Buck
spec.
blue LaFerrari. Yeah, no, that's a flex.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, LaFerrari is what? You could like...
It's a massive
they're like
flex.
3 to 4 mil.
Like...
P1s, either like 2 mil, or you could get one for like 1.5. 918s, lower like 1 mil.
I
think it's hilarious how that guy with Buck Blue, he's like, oh, I have a blue LaFerrari Roadster. Blue LaFerrari Coupe. I love the spec. And he's like, I kind of want to perk that.
What do I do?
Instead of trading, instead of trading in the coupe, he gets in the Pertha in the same exact spec,
Oh yeah, dude.
just cause he can.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's when you have too much money.
Dude, I say this all the time. If I was freaking stupid rich, my biggest first world problem would still be being impatient and just waiting for everything. Because that's one thing that, like, they still have to do no matter how rich you are, is that you still, like, if you're freaking custom ordering, like, a car or whatever, it can literally be years until you get it. And that would drive me ballistic.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, yeah, it'd be cool. Like, oh, I'm getting my
'Cause the
one
thing's
of one
already put
Chiron
deposits,
spec
that's
made
fine,
for
yeah.
me. But, like, boy, I'm going to have to wait freaking September, November. That's it.
The
That's
thing
why
that
you
would
see so
bother
many
you
times-
even more, though, is seeing other people get their cars before you.
Oh, yeah, dude, totally.
Yeah. Something that like I see like that happens a lot is like the people that are buying, you know, one-off custom specs of their cars, the high-end vehicles. While they're waiting, they just get too they get too impatient. They just buy like 2 other cars in the meantime.
Yep.
Like, and it's like, bruh.
Yeah, no
Isn't
shit.
that what Captain Sparkles did, pretty much?
Oh,
Didn't he buy
this is
multiple
water.
cars before his Ford GT came in?
Well, he might have done that, but if it's like of the same brand, you could also be buying multiple cars to try and suck up to him. Like, you obviously, if you have unlimited money, you need to own a good amount of Ferraris before you can get a hypercar.
Yeah.
Which-
the same thing with Ford, as either where like you pay a massive allocation fee or like show that you're a loyal customer to the brand.
Which I don't know how that works though, because couldn't you just like, could you also just like get a LaFerrari whenever you want if you just found one on like, you know, like might have been like used or just already like listed at a dealership? Like, could you just go get one from there? Because there's already like, there's still some specs out there that you just find for sale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I would do if I wanted a
think?
freaking laugh right now. I wouldn't
What
just
city
like
are you in?
wait forever, buy a bunch of Ferraris.
We have no idea.
We're
What's that Washington Monument looking ass thing?
I don't know.
we're 7.5
Where
miles
are we?
away. Where are we?
You should
We're
like
so
totally
fun-
check the
fu-
map
we're
while I
already-
try and catch up.
Hold on.
Okay, we'll check the map.
Give me a second. We're in Washington D.C.
Oh, we are in Washington D.C.
Oh, so I was right
Holy
about the
crap.
the Washington Monument.
Yeah. I didn't realize we were
I
already
mean,
kinda
nasty.
made
If
it
you see a
across the
Washington Monument, then it's. I don't know why it would be in like New York or
Alright,
Texas.
dude, I don't know what knockoffs this game has, dude.
Jack, you should make posters for the UltraMotive Shop. What posters would you guys want to see? That's what I want to know. We could definitely like maybe try and add some prints up in there. That'd be pretty cool. I obviously have a lot of awesome photos I could go up there that my group takes
Yeah,
pictures
and you know
of.
people that can print high quality.
That's
as well.
true. Hit up your boy, Wushness Prince.
Yeah, Washington Machine Media.
Yup. Would you buy
Why are you turning red?
Corvette? I could see myself getting like a C8 Z06 or something down the line, but I don't know.
Did you see that, Jack?
No, but
That AI
you
that turned
definitely
red
like
on
seem
my
to crash
phone.
into
That
a
just
lot of
went
traffic
red.
back there. Would you get a Huracan? No. Huracan, just no. That doesn't, unless it go crazy down in value. Huracan right now doesn't make any sense to me. I'd rather get a 458.
They're so
And that's still, yeah, no, Huracan's still
For
expensive.
being a
With
Huracan.
50,000 less, you could get yourself a 458, and it sounds better. And it looks prettier.
Yeah, and it's more unique, honestly.
I don't know about unique, but
I've seen.
that's true. Okay,
Okay,
in
so,
our
like,
area,
I've
there are a
seen
lot
so
of
many
Huracans. It is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It is really dumb.
I haven't really seen too many 458s compared to Huracans.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't even think. Where are we even driving to right now?
New York, but
New
I don't
York.
know where in New York. I just said a random
New
place.
York.
New York. Nasty, you and I have the exact same thing in our heads whenever we say that. I hate that. I hate that so much.
This is the midget from freaking.
From Transformers
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
What does he say again? I was like, I'm with my cousins. No, it's like I'm with my.
We're tourists.
Yeah, we're tourists from New
He's like,
York.
I'm with my family.
New York.
This is my son.
So
My
funny.
son. My grandson.
Yeah,
My daughter.
my other grandson, my
Dude, I just
granddaughter.
I just
Tourist.
realized something. I'm in first person in this Mustang,
Uh-huh.
and the temp gauge is like fully on cold.
V-Type Gearing, thank you for $2, 25K. Which one of your cars are you putting the money into?
Completely blows off what Mike was saying.
Someone sent a donation, and I gotta read it before it goes away. He donated $2 to ask a question, so I must acknowledge it. Thank you so much, by the way, though.
Fair. I was saying it's fair.
That's a good question, though. He literally said 25K. What am I putting that money into? Like, what of my cars am I putting that money into? I'd probably say not put it into the R8 because that just wouldn't be the most fun. I mean, I could. If I did have 25K, I could supercharge the R8, and that'd be like, it'd just be one mod, but it'd be pretty sick. So that would be considered. Or I could also see.
Oh, that's a nice.
I could also see what I could do with that into the R32. What I'd probably do is that I would probably buy a different set of wheels and get different tires on it and convert it back into a more functional setup, and then I could see whatever leftover money I have after that, assuming like I put 5K into the wheel setup and the tires, probably like 20K left. I could see what I could do to the engine setup for 20K, which would probably allow me to do something pretty crazy, like go single turbo or
have a backup motor.
Just literally buy a backup motor. I mean, you could buy an RB26 easily for 20K, easily.
Yeah, and like a nice one too.
Yeah, hella nice one.
One.
Yeah, no, you could definitely do upgraded motor now. I mean, that's literally like, I would ask the chat right now. Let me know, like, would you guys like? It's just an open question. It's not like what I would actually do, but it's just like, would you rather see me like do a power setup towards the R8 or towards the R32? Like, I feel like I already know what the answer is gonna be, but it's just like interesting to consider. 25K into the Focus, I don't even know what I would do. You know what I mean? I don't even know what you could do. That car's already like kind of built up.
ABS FIRs.
You could like do built motor with the RS, but at that point it's just
twin turbo the R8.
I would never twin turbo the R8. I would only supercharge.
I don't know, it's like a supercharger seems so much lamer than a freaking twin turbo kit,
Okay,
though.
twin turbo kit is just clout, right? But it's just like, that's all it really is to me.
For drivability.
It's just clout, but yeah, it's not drivability. Reliability can also go down the drain. It's like literally a 50-50 shot if you're going to have like a reliable car, or you're just going to run into hella problems depending on where you go. And, and then it's like you also do sacrifice the sound, but at the same time, I'm not like the biggest fan of the 5.2 V10 sound that comes out of my car. I prefer the 5.0 Gallardo engine more. So at that point, I wouldn't really be that crazy about losing all the sound into like turbo noise. But yeah, no, everyone says R32. Everyone says R32. I think I would definitely put that 25K in the R32.
Having a twin turbo R8's cool and all, but just like, in terms of smooth power bands and having a more
Wait, we're already in New York?
car.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah.
I accidentally traveled away somewhere. I'm back.
Why did us doing that video with you, Gagos, and I seem like it took so much longer than this?
Well, because it was a video. And it was like, you're just like thinking about every time you're doing it, you're just like looking at the recording time and you're just realizing this is more to edit. I know, but
we were racing. This way we were just cruising.
Yeah, we were just cruising. And we also, okay, with that video, we literally went directly. Like, we went off-road and stuff. Or at least I did at some point. I got lost in the Grand Canyon.
At some point. I'm like burning my freaking mouth.
Dude, the amount of people. Dude, there's no one that even said like R8 at all to that question. That's insane. Dude, the
R32 though, like the obvious thing would do this single turbo.
Yeah.
But like that would be boring in my opinion.
I know, me too. Well, the RS has always been like single turbo car for me, and I always thought it was cool to have like twin turbo. Like for me, my childhood, like seeing like the Saleen S7 twin turbo and like anything that was twin turboed always seemed like hella cool to me. So it was like cool that like, oh, this Skyline is twin turboed. And it has its plus and downs as far as like power and whatnot, but obviously you can make a lot more single easily, and it's a crazy effect as far as what it feels like. I know exactly what I very well know what single feels like now from Austin's car and Cam's. It's just a big like
well, because single turbo, it's like it spools, and once it's like full boost, it's like we're going cool.
I know, but I don't even know if I like that. You know what I mean? It's so not smooth that's just kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but whereas an NA or a smaller twin turbo setup, it's a faster spool, and you're fine. I mean, you can do like you can have a fast spooling single just as a small single,
Yeah.
but you can't really have like a fun twisted
I would
car
just
with
do
a turbocharger
internals.
that's massive.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you could just do internals. I don't know. I think overall, my plan would be to probably
always
like.
in the end, if you do internals first, you could always do single turbo afterwards, and then you'd be fine.
You should, well, if you do, well, you can't with an RB20, you can't just go straight to single turbo because you're just gonna blow shit up.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I mean. Do internals first, and then if you actually wanted to go single, you could do that down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, like a
Not
6.
Fucking pee.
I mean, wait. Was Brian single? It's his twin. His twin, right?
Brian's
Yeah,
twin, yes.
Brian's setup is like a perfect setup, honestly, for me. That like 600, that's like all I need.
He kind of he breaks down a
Exactly.
lot.
He even breaks down, and he's got 600. And that's like,
Well, that's because that's on pump gas 600. That's like detuned. When
jeez,
he is like on E85, it's making 850, I think.
Jesus Christ. What has he all done? I actually never like really. The fact that he's still twin.
I think it's a water in the meth kit. I think like something like meth injection kit, and then like twin turbos.
Upgraded twin turbos. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else though.
Huh.
All I know is that almost every single time I text that fucker, it's like, oh, my car's broken, my car's broken, my car's broken, my car's broken.
I mean, he says that, but honestly, I see that car out like just as much as I see Austin's out. Like I've seen that car out a lot for an R32
Yeah.
owner, whereas like most of the R32s around here, I rarely
It's
see.
funny. Yeah. I texted him for the level 1 job, like, as I was texting, I was like, I hope his car's not broken. And he's like, yo,
It
my
happened
car's
to
not broken
survive
for
that whole
once.
day.
He literally said, like, yeah, he was like, yo, my car's not broken. I'm like, oh, cool, come on, let's go enjoy.
Alright, someone's saying 2JZ or LS3. 2JZ. Sounds better, is cooler.
Yeah.
I just go for sound.
Also, of all the LSs, why the LS?
Yeah, LS3. I think just because it rhymes with 2JZ. 2JZ LS3.
I guess.
Mike, 918 or CGT?
I mean, okay. Well, that's like asking, do I want to die or do I want to enjoy the vehicle?
It's like Enzo or LaFerrari, kind of.
Do you want to spend a shit ton of money on a clutch?
Yeah. Yeah, because like a 918 is like, oh, I can take down a road trip, you know? I can like take down a road trip. And,
That's
like,
true. That
it
would
still
be
has
an
a warranty.
insane road trip car. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, because that's what Schmid took on Gumball, like on the US leg.
Huh?
Because his friend, like, it's white noise or something.
Oh.
His friend was like,
Yeah,
white
it's
noise.
white noise. Let him drive the 918.
Yeah.
When was that
It's
the
like a
freaking?
black
Was that
918
the like
Westlaw.
15 round? When was that? Was that 2017?
That was like 2015 or 2016
Huh.
or
I
something.
think it was 2016.
Was that the
yeah.
one where
So whenever-
Deadmau5 was
that
on
was...
with the?
Yeah, it was
With the cards and
It
stuff?
was like somewhere in Sweden. It was somewhere in Sweden to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Sweden, Las
yeah,
Vegas,
yeah.
like that.
Okay. I didn't know he got to drive
Yeah.
918. Man. Dude, automotive
Oh,
YouTubers
yeah,
are
no,
so
that was
spoiled.
He had a 650.
Yeah, that was back when he had the 650 in the Bentley Continental.
Dude, I could not, dude. I would just like if I got to drive a 918 for a part leg of a rally, but the other part I got to drive my car, it would just diminish my car so badly, and I would just like feel so bad because I couldn't appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think to answer that question of the CGT between the 918, I would take a either a white or a gunmetal, like a dark gray 918 Wysock over a
Yes.
CGT.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I can enjoy that significantly more and not feel like I'm going to die.
That's so true. I would probably do the same. I would definitely do the same actually. I would have
Because
it for my
CGTs are
time,
cool,
and
they
then
sound
like
amazing,
and then
but,
I'd
like,
probably
also,
like if I wanted something that had like crazy F1 sound or amazing sound, then I'd just sell the 918 and get like my Mercy down the line, my Mercy
Yeah.
SV.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the CGT. I love the sound of the CGT. I love the look of the CGT. I love the fact it's a manual.
But yeah,
But
no,
it's just like,
actual
you'll
ownership
die.
is a lot more of a
You will
pain
die.
than I mean, reality kicks in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and like, and even like just regular maintenance on that thing is so expensive.
yeah,
Whereas like 918.
How much does
will
it
likely
cost to
fall
replace a
down.
clutch on that thing?
I think the whole cost of my M3 probably.
Yikes. Actual
Yeah.
yikes. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna probably end the stream off here because we made it to our destination. But let me know in the comments or chat below if you want to see us do this kind of thing again, because there are more cars in the Crew 2 that we could showcase. We could do a cross-country road trip Q&A in the Jesco. I know Nasty was in that, but I can actually drive it. Or there's other cars too. Someone was driving a Zonda F, which is pretty sick. That I haven't driven.
There's a lot of freaking cars
They
in
add
this
the new
game
Yeah.
that I was debating on.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool hypercars that they added, and I do now have some currency to afford some of them. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream.